Hello, and welcome back. It feels like we haven't played Final Fantasy for a while. I've been caught up playing Sunhaven and other things, so we're back at Heavensward with our Heavensward playthrough, messing around with dragons. And here I am hanging out in the Mordona Inn with the Wandering Minstrel. And we're gonna pick up where we left off. I don't even remember what we were doing, but I have a quest to go talk to somebody at the Rising Stones. So let's see what they were gonna tell us. I don't remember where we were in the plot. I know we were talking to dragons. We discovered all these secrets about how like the Elizons had like eaten the dragon eyes and gotten their powers and stuff. Here we are with our pals. And they're like, Commander, you're alive. Oh yeah, the Crystal Braves had turned on poor Alphinaud. And Poppy too, I knew you'd scrape through. We totally scraped through. We did survive. Alphinaud says, my splendid Crystal Braves, I've wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought naught but blood and betrayal. And Riel says, bah, you'll never hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, aye, but we was still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Oh, so these are the good Crystal Braves that stayed loyal and did not stab Alphinaud in the back or try to slit his throat. And the Crystal Braves say, aye. Alphinaud's touched by their kindness. You humble me, he says. I'm truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, I must. Riel says, that's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've a mind to say, and we are having none of it. We've talked it over, see, and we're all agreed. You can make our uniforms and strip us of our ranks. Take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. Alphinaud says, but the Crystal Braves. Allianz says, the Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other and to you. Commander, says Riel Alphinaud, our minds are made up, so you may as well just get used to it. Let us help the Scions, let us help you find Menphilia and the others. Yeah, we still gotta find all our friends that disappeared in the tunnels under Ul'dah. They like, you know, bit by bit stayed behind to give us a chance to escape. And we haven't found them yet. Alphinaud, my friends, after all that's happened, I know not what to say. Is he gonna cry? I want to give him a hug. Oh, some of his friends stayed loyal. They didn't turn their back and try to kill him. Alphinaud, what's up? He says, pray excuse me. I had thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty, Poppy. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Urianger and the Waking Sands and Tataru and Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland in the manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I'm able. Alright, we're gonna go all the way back to Kurthus to talk to Sid. What were we doing? We were getting I think we were getting a ship built. Like a small mana cutter, I think. And he had to do some stuff to make it happen. So let's go see what he's doing. Oh my gosh, my cats have the zoomies. I don't know if you can hear them racing around behind me and kind of squeaking. Hi, Sid, what's up? There's the mana cutter. There it is. Alright, Sid. Puppy, how in the seven hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the Mana Cutter's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to Fortomp Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. Okay, let's go see what he needs. Just running all over the place, aren't we? Alright, what does Estinian want to do? Oh my gosh, my cats are tearing all over the house. They're very excited, especially Taserface. She's the main zoomy cat right now. Alright, let me in, please. Estinian, my friend. He says, you have fulfilled your obligations to the Eldons then? Mistress Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned that these mana cutters of Master Garland's were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Eyrie, plotting his revenge. Oh yeah, that's right, we were going to go into the Eyrie to get Nidhogg, but we needed special ships to get in there. Estinian says, might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Emmerich? I think we have kept him in the dark long enough. We had to keep him in the dark because otherwise he would be collaborating with... what was the word? People that oppose his religion, whatever that was. Heretics. And if he is found collaborating with heretics, it could really hurt his reputation. Alright, let's go talk to him. Tell him what we're gonna do. We're bringing the war to Nidhogg. Because he won't stop attacking. There's no chance of hope, no chance or hope that he's gonna be talked out of it. Because he wants revenge for his sister who was killed by the Ishgardians, who then pulled out her eyes and ate them. And now when they drink dragon blood, they turn into dragon hybrid things.
Stands ready, Lord Commander.
Ah. The moment has come, then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The Eyrie is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
We totally did.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
My cat's now on the desk making noise, so if you hear anything, that's her. Yeah, Hraesvelgr was like, go away. I'm not gonna help you. Nidhogg's too grumpy. There's no way to talk him out of attacking all the time. He just wants to punish people forever.
The journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
It won't be enough. You don't think so?
Thus, you believe an assault upon the Eyrie represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I don't know if you can hear my cat purring. She's right up by my mic. My kitty. Alright. Ooh, he's got the eye in his
I am
pocket.
under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
Yeah, let's go get him.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no!
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Aw, he's good. He's a good person.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our...
Sorry, I made the sound cut out. I was trying to adjust it for you.
Alphino. By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Aw. I'm pretty sure Alphina's gonna come anyway. Good luck talking him out of it. Oh, he's crossed his arms. That's it. It's over.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Oh, he is gonna stay behind. Okay. I mean, I guess dragon slaying should be for
I have
dragoons.
discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
Yeah, let's get him. Let's go. Oh, my little Lala looks sad. Alright. She gives the enigmatic nod, as Warriors of Light like to do. Alright, let's talk to Estinian again. I've pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander, but one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. I mean, I guess if he has to stay behind, he does. Ooh, I'm gonna get a mana cutter key and an aether current from this quest. Nice. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the mana cutters. Yeah, let's get this going. Let's get this show on the road. We've wandered all over the place. We've talked and talked and talked to everyone. Time for some combat. I also have a White Mage quest available. Let's see. Where is Master Garland? He's over here. Let's go get our little ship. Hey Grace, hey Blinks, how are you? Oh, I guess we go through this door. Thank you for joining me today. You've never seen this game before? Is it fun? It's so fun. I love Final Fantasy XIV. The story is fantastic, and the aesthetics of it are beautiful. It has sort of a combination of, it has some technology stuff, but mostly it's magic, but also like some cute anime type images too. It's beautiful, and the story is so good. I've played through the whole story before. This is my second playthrough because I don't remember a lot of it, and the story was so good, it's worth playing through on another character just to experience it again. That's how much I love this game. One downfall though is it does have kind of long cutscenes. Like sometimes the dialogue is just, it goes on forever. So that can be a lot. Like sometimes it feels like you're reading a book or like playing through a graphic novel more than a game sometimes for some segments of the game, because some of it can just get really wordy. But when it's good, it's really, really good. All right, Sid, he says, Poppy, old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments, oh, Wedge is talking now. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end, which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear through the wind barrier like a cement drill through cottage cheese. Ew. That sounds really messy. I'm just imagining the cottage cheese flying everywhere if you put a drill into it. Okay, Sid says, and that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. I want it in writing. Estinian says, you have our thanks. Come, warrior of light, the dread worm awaits. All right, let's go do some dragon slaying. we needed the ships to get to Nidhogg's Eyrie. So that's why he has all this debris like magically floating around. Hey, get to do a dungeon now. Alright, let's queue for the Eyrie. Let me eat some food. And then go to duty and queue for the next dungeon. And then while we wait for that, we're gonna go work on the White Mage quest. I don't know how long my queue is gonna be. This is gonna be, oh, hey, my queue popped up. Never mind. We don't need to do anything else. We'll just go straight into this dungeon. There's our little mana cutters. I like how they put like these really pretty filigree flourishes on them. It's like it's not enough to have a utilitarian ship. It's gotta be pretty with like red leather seats and everything. This is our friend dragon, Race of Algar. He's grumpy. Oh wait, that's not Race of Algar. That's somebody else. I don't know my dragons. I'm sorry. Oh, Race of Algar has like a bunch of wings. He has like 4 wings with multiple small wings. Oh, he's got the eye in his pocket. Watch out. It's just carrying this dragon eye around. It says, wicked mortals, I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash. I guess that one is Nidhogg? Or just a guard dragon. Uh-oh. Is it crash landing time? Oh no, she's still driving. She's so little. She's so small. Like her little hands don't even go around the control bars. Oh my poor companions. The other players have been waiting through this whole long cutscene. Alright, let me say hi to them. Party. Hi. Okay. There. Don't let my tank get away. Your tank, let me heal you. I'm like the mom trying to apply sunscreen to the child. As the child runs and doesn't want it. Getting healing whether you like it or not. Cure that person. Cure him before he runs off. I always feel like I'm behind everybody in every dungeon I do. I always feel like the pokiest one of the batch. And as a healer, that doesn't matter too much. Like, I'm okay being at the end. I don't need to be at the forefront, but as long as they don't get away from me. Uh-oh. And my tick has gotten away from me, even if I'm sprinting. Come back! There. Haha, heals. I like the flooring here. For creatures that don't really walk a whole lot, they have really nice decor on the floor. electrocuted me. Electrocuted everybody. Get behind him. I've learned my lesson about standing in front of bosses. Don't do it. Although dragons, you have to be careful. Sometimes they have a tail swipe. I guess you get a mark on you and you go drop it at one of these pillars around the edge of the room. I didn't know that. Okay. Ah, got her. Excellent. Give me treasures. Something I can use. Nope, can't use that. Yes, I can use that. Down the hole we go. Thud, thud. I scrape all the way down on every little platform. Excellent. Good thing she's made of potatoes. Why am I so far behind everybody? Heal onto him, and then one of my favorite moves is Holy, which is a white mage move where you spin around and you hit everyone in an AoE and you stun them for 4 seconds. It only works every, I don't know, you can't just keep spamming it. It's only really good if you have 3 or more enemies, though, and it doesn't work on the big bosses. Uh-oh. Into this. Time to sprint! Oh no, my friend, he dying. Don't die, friend. Don't die, friend. Stay alive, stay alive. There we go. Healed and safe. Okay, now I can dot up the enemies. There's nothing in that chest that I would want. Well, there's earrings. No, they're earrings of aiming. That won't help me. Oh, I won something. Got a ring. I'll have to look later and see if that's better than what I already have. It's my white mage quest. I'm close to getting a whole new set of gear. This dragon's had the wildest names. Gaius Kudus. I like how they all look different, though. It's not like just one kind. They all are unique. Well, I don't know if they're unique, really, but they are mostly different from each other. What the heck is this circling cloud? Okay. Inflammable fumes. Okay. What's that? Oh, he just... Do I get... He's gonna ignite those fumes. Seen him do it. Are we safe? Oh, mostly. Gonna heal on him. Put a dot on the baddie. Oh, knockback. Okay. In we go. Thank you. Back behind the enemy. Buster, he's fine. He doesn't need anything. Ooh, he needs to heal now, though. Tank Buster got him. Okay, this fume business again. Let's get out of the fumes. Alright, we got him down. Who's next? Oh, I don't need one of those. And then another thing of earrings of aiming. Enough with the aiming. I don't even think we have someone of that class in this dungeon. Time for a holy. It's super bright too. It's not good for migraines. Let me see if I can get the treasure cup. Oh, someone's already getting it. Awesome. I'm glad. Sometimes people leave them behind. I'm like, no, give me the goodies. Might be something useful. Alright, no, not useful, not useful. Okay. I'm telling you, there's another set of earrings of aiming, or is it the same one? Like, I rolled on it, it should be gone. One thing about Holy, when I make a mistake and I think that the tank is holding the enemy still, and then I do Holy and then they all get stunned, and then the tank's running ahead and is like, what'd you do? Oops. The goo. Don't stand in the crud. All of you. I hit you with my stick with a cute dragon on it. There's an event going on right now for all these really pretty yokai themed weapons, and on my main I got all of them after a long and incredibly boring grind. This one, since I'm only playing white mage on it, oh my gosh, look at all these bad guys. Watch me stun them all. Stun! And then I can dot some of them, and then they all dead. That wasn't me, I'm sure. I did not, my little abilities don't do that much damage. But anyway, on this one I got a really cool white mage staff with a chunky, chibi looking dragon on it. It's sort of a dragon thing. He has his blue flame eyebrows. I will show him too after this. Alright, Nidhogg, you have caused a lot of trouble. And even though we killed your mate, for some reason you won't talk with us or negotiate. I can't imagine. It says, impudent mortal, wouldst thou use mine own eye against me? And Estinian's like, well, yeah. Estinian doesn't mind. He doesn't have guilt about that. Let's get out of that crud. Spread out with this stuff. It's not, I've learned mostly not to stand in the middle when the dragons are about to land. Mostly I've learned this. Oh, he got this poor guy. Let me Make sure he has a heal on him, and then there, we got him out. Right, away from the middle. There's all new friends to hit. So I can get a holy in and stun them all. I don't know if they'll stun. Nope, these guys don't stun. That's okay, it still damages them a bit. Give everyone a nice dot. And then spin around and hit him with a stick. Alright, let's get out of here. Kablooey! Give me a healing challenge right there. Yeah. Give you some and give you some heals and restore my mana. Hot wing, he's giving us hot wings? Time for another group heal. Ooh, stack. Put a bubble on us. Yeah, we got him. Look at the grumpy face. Kablooey! Oh, Astinian's coming in at the end, now that we've softened him up a bit. Oh, he's leaving? Oh, I guess we didn't defeat him, we just intimidated him harshly. We got off some cutting remarks and hurt his pride. See my cute staff? Oh, it's so cute. Alright, let me give commendation to anyone who hung around. Because I know they have to wait through my cutscene. People are very patient and kind in this game for the most part. This should be there you can see the back of the staff with a little dragon on it. It's too cute. Oh, here, he's coming back. I would be pissed off if someone had my eyeball and was holding it up to defeat me. I'd be really grumpy. I'd feel completely justified in killing them. Estinian's not phased. Nidhogg says, "Thou wouldst use mine own eye against me. Time hath done naught to dilute thy kind's depravity. I have not forgotten thee, Dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and shall do so again." His essence claimed him? I don't know about that. I don't know what that means. Like just when he took the eye?
This ends here!
Oh, right in the head. He stabbed him. That's gonna hurt. He's gonna have a headache now. Oh, Estinian's like riding him with a spear. Oh no, the spear's not in him anymore. Just hanging on him. Oh, he's gonna stab him. Ouch. Oh, this is hard.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Oh, dear. Oh, migraine time. Time for a vision. Oh, it's one of my... Oh, yay! One of my little crystals lit up again. This other dragon took away all my crystal lights, which were giving me extra power. And now, little by little, they're getting restored. Oh, it's a memory, okay. So lots of dead people. And a bunch of Ishgardians. Here comes somebody with the eye. Oh, 2 eyes. Oh, is this when they killed his sister and then they ate the eyes?
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Wait, those eyes are Nidhogg. I thought they ate the eyes of the sister. What the ever-living heck? I mean, I know they have the Mr. Potato Head eyes where they can pop them in and out and trade them around and stuff. I guess he got both eyes?
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold,
That's what you
the
think.
terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
This is messed up.
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
Well, at least he feels kind of bad about it, but... Yeah, Ratatoska, that was the sister that they ate the eyeballs.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour
look, it's
of need?
Flavian
How will he
de
find his
Fortemps.
way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
That's one of the royal houses, or noble houses.
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
I don't know how they see out of that thing. Covers their whole face. Oh, the visions.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
Maybe.
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
His name Brawny Knight, and then their tavern is called the Forgotten Knight or the Sleepy Knight or something like that. All right, you take up your honest trade. It's better than ruling over people.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dirander, and Zemail.
Those are the noble houses. I don't know if there are other ones, but those are ones we've encountered before.
But
Fort Tomp is the
four
one that's nice to
houses
us.
to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Now here's where they decide to keep this secret.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
No, I'm just having a migraine. I'm okay. Just looking into the past and seeing all the
Borne
horrible
witness to
things.
history, to the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point.
Hey, Mellow Elf, how are you? Thanks for joining me.
If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. I know that we all have these interchangeable eyeballs, but there's too much eyeball interchanging. I lose track. Oh, he's giving one to me? I don't want that thing. I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. It's as big as my head.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Oh, thank you. I got this model off Etsy. No, it's not unique. Someone is selling it. But I think it's very cute too. Thank you. All right, here we come in our ships. Victorious but sad.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
Mellow Elf, I'm glad you're still doing good. Well, listening what?
But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Yeah, this tale's a bit, it's pretty confusing. Alright, Estina says, though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and the stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Okay, ooh, I get a mount. I get a mount! Yeah. Alright, let's see if this gear is better than what I have. 136. 133. It is slightly better than what I have. Hey, look like the people that live here. Alright, 136 for the earrings. No, I don't want to change all my earrings. And then a ring. Okay. Give myself this ring. And then the other items, I will see if I can trade for seals at my grand company. Alright, Estinian. He wants to know about Nidhogg's mysterious eye. Yeah, where'd the other eye come from? With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. Yeah, let's go bug him. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. He likes digging into poor Ysael, being like, you were wrong. Did you know you were wrong? You were really wrong. She was right about some stuff, but she wasn't the reincarnation of whatever the mate of that dragon was. All right, now we gotta run all the way up this thing. Hey, we have friends to run with. Okay, up we go. I'm catching up with this guy. Oh, wait, is he still running? He got stuck on rocks. I thought we were racing. Alright, I'll just ride my really chubby kitty cat all the way up this tower. I need to put a portal or something so we can get up there easier. Mellow Elf, you said it's been a long time since you played this. It was fun. I know, it's been a long time since I played through this expansion. And I've forgotten a lot. That's why I'm like confused by this story, because I remember the eyes and something with them, but a lot of the story is new to new again to me, just because I've forgotten it. All right, Ysael, you've been hanging out up here this whole time. She says, 'twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Estinian says, spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Oh, he hit the eyeball. Oh, it might belong to Hraesvelgr. I think that dragon only had one eye. Okay. Estinian says, Lady Iceheart, the dragon song war has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. This time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. Alright, let's toot the horn, follow the dragon. He's gonna be so mad. We don't even want to wait like 24 hours and let him cool off. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't want to talk to us. Here he comes. See, there's all those wings. And he's missing an eyeball. Maybe that's the eyeball we're carrying around. He looks like a puppy. It says, impenitent mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Hraesvelgr says, "'Twould seem thou hast uncovered my secret. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield one half of my strength." That's very kind of him. Well, here it is back. I've been keeping it in my pocket. I kept it warm for you. You owe me a Coke. Mellow Elf, you only keep hearing about how good the story is, but you have so much to catch up on. Yeah, I mean, you can buy story skips, but there's a lot. There's just like each expansion's like 40 or 50 hours of story or something. It's a lot, and then the amount of story in between the main stories, like the in between patches, there's like hours of that. It's a lot. Alright, Hraesvelgr says, "Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee?" This is a memory we're looking at now. Oh, this is when he got his eyeballs poked out. Nidhogg says, "We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratatoskr's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence." So, oh, Koshi, a raid! Wow, thank you!
Koshi__ just traded with 5 viewers.
Thank you so much, Koshi. This is my first raid ever. Thank you. That is very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the follow.
I just followed.
Thank you very much. Hi, I am Blackberry Possum, and I'm having a really good stream today. We're looking at Final Fantasy XIV, and it's not the coziest thing. I like to do cozy streams, but today's stream has a lot of dragons having their eyes poked out and put into other dragons. So it's not the coziest thing ever, but that's what we're up to today. How was your stream, Koshi? All right, so let's see. Where were we? Dragons are cozy warm. Yeah, they're cozy. They're pretty darn warm when they set you on fire, right? It was good. I'm glad you had a good stream. All right, so let's see, where were we? Nidhogg, this dude here, had just had both his eyes poked out. And the humans, what happens is the humans take the eyes and then ate them and took his sister's power. Okay, they killed his sister, took her eyes, ate them, became dragon-human hybrid thingies, then poked out both of Nidhogg's eyes, and his brother is going to give him one of his eyes. So my title of my stream, where I talk about their Mr. Potato Head eyes, is very true. They trade eyes. They trade eyes around, and that's like their power. Well, thanks for the lurk, Koshi. I hope you have a good afternoon or evening or whatever it is where you are. All right, so Nidhogg says, "We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratatoskr's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence." So that's the sister that they took the eyes out of. And that's why it went to Hraesvelgr. "She is slain then? What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord?" Because they had peace with the humans until the humans turned on them and attacked their sister and killed her and gobbled up the eyes. "Did I not warn thee, brood brother?" says Nidhogg. "They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elysian." Not technically humans, they're Elysian. And you can see the wounds on his eyes, where his eyes used to be. Nidhogg says, "But thou wert enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Ratatoskr her life, and me mine eyes." Yeah, so the white dragon fell in love with a human, an Elysian, and then when she was aging, she was gonna die, and she's like, "Here, eat me, then you can absorb my soul." And so he did, and then the humans were like, oh, cool, we should have peace with the dragons because dragon and human are now united. And then the peace was broken when they killed the sister and popped her eyes out and ate it. All right, Nidhogg is giving him grief about the lady. And Hraesvelgr says, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. What's the fantasy and why are there 14 finales of them? I know, I'm like, why did they name it this? I looked it up one day and I guess the story is that the game company was like doing poorly or something, so they named their game Final Fantasy, like this is their last ditch effort or something. And then it took off and now there's like 16 of them or something. But yeah, what's so final about them? I guess, and from my understanding, I've only played Final Fantasy 14. I haven't played any of the others, but they all take place in their own universes, but I think the universes are connected. And so like different creatures and stuff can overlap between games. That's my understanding anyway. All right, Nidhogg says, Hraesvelgr, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee an eye to me, and let that be thy penance. All right, so now he's going to share his eyes. Puppy dog one. It says, Nidhogg. They bested me once, says Nidhogg, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. And that's what he's going to do for the next 1,000 years, because we're looking into a memory. Next 1,000 years, he's going to be torturing them and killing them all the time. Yield to me thy strength, brood brother, says Nidhogg. You gonna do it? He's gonna do it, because he feels guilty. It's okay, puppy. There goes the eye. Trading eyes like you trade baseball cards. Toink! Right into his eye socket. Nidhogg says, my vengeance is begun. Yeah, he's a grumpy boy. He screams a lot. I wonder if Hraesvelgr feels bad about enabling 1,000 years of torment on the Elysian because his girlfriend was an Elysian. Alright, vision's over. Back to present day. Hraesvelgr says, thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
You bet the dragon isn't forklift certified, right? Oh, he already said that part. Okay. Hraesvelgr says, when my brood brother did appear before me, bloodied and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor, that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
Yep. The peace my beloved so dearly desired has been shattered by her own kin. Had been shattered. Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse? Oh, I guess he doesn't have remorse about it. She thought that she was the reincarnation of his girlfriend that he ate. Hraesvelgr says, go, mortals, take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery. Yeah, I can see that. He says, were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. I guess he still has her soul in him. He can form a whole band if he just keeps eating people. Well, now this story's out, as complicated and strange as it is. Justinian. Ooh, I'm gonna get a reward. Nice. It says, though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Heavensward wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. He kinda did. By giving his eye to his brother.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other?
Oh, good thinking. Yeah, I've lost track of all the eyeballs. We need a chart with check marks.
Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain.
They're gonna be celebrating in Ishgard tonight over that.
What? In the city? A battle with whom?
Uh-oh.
At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Heavensward was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Look at that night sky. It's so pretty. Some parts of this game are really beautiful. I wish we could see night skies like that still. I don't know where you all live, but most of the places I lived, you can't see the stars like that unless you're way out camping or something. Alright, let's go save this city because they're all gonna fight among themselves.
Wait!
And
I would join you!
Alright, well come on then.
There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
You can try.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Oh, and here's the spooky round table of all these, like, zealot guys, and then our archbishop at the head, because I guess instead of a king, they're gonna put a religious
A small
head.
army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
Trying to keep your
And
people
then
afraid.
renewed
That's
fervor
great.
to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos Then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Ugh, awful. It's gonna let him go do awful stuff for a while. Then attack him. You are a terrible person. If you can't tell by the costume, he clearly looks like a bad guy. And anytime you have a theocracy in a game, it's not gonna be good. They were throwing people off cliffs for being heretics and stuff. Yeah, here comes the Ascian now.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Oh, that's what you think. Pretty sure I'm gonna survive. I have plot armor. Oh my gosh, they let him set fire to the city and stuff. Hey, there's our friend. He's like, wait, you keep odd company, because Iceheart was leading the heretics. Let's see if she can talk him down.
There!
Comrades, sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
Oh, you just saw my possum. Yeah, I love possums too. They're one of my favorite animals.
My lady!
She has come!
Well, that's one good thing about it being a cult leader.
Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more!
She can just tell them to stand down and they do it. That's good.
Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, we didn't lose, we got peace.
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
I like how their chainmail goes over their ears and sticks out.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Oh no, wait, she's helping us. No, 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 don't bother her.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern.
Yeah.
If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Let's not stir it up more. Alright, Hershafont says, that was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest company, my friend. I totally do. I get a new outfit. Let's see. 91336. Yes, it is a slight upgrade. Oh, ew, I hate it. I hate how it looks. But let me see. It's not that bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. All right, I'll wear it for now. All right, what do you have to say? He says, that, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Halone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Poppy? Well, oh, but she's trying to help now. Sponge 80 looks like they walked away disappointed that there's peace. Yeah, I think they were kind of worked up. They wanted to go burn stuff down. Or Chiffon says, beg pardon, you traveled to the Churning Mist together, along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg is dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Amarek must know of this. Estinian says, let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Amarek to Fortaunt Manor. And then Horshvon says, yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Poppy and I shall await you there. All right, let's talk to everybody. Tell them what we did. Tell them we deserve an ice cream. Let me go this way, I think. They owe me an ice cream and a pony for saving everything. There's one of the brothers of this house that we're going to. That's the layabout brother that wants credit when he doesn't really do very much. Alright, how do I get where I'm trying to go? Fortaunt Manor, where is it? I'm gonna go to the one that says the last vigil. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been streaming? About 2 weeks? Not very long. So I'm still very much learning what I'm doing. So if you have suggestions or see that like my sound sounds bad or something, please let me know. Welcome. Okay, let me inside. Yes. Welcome to Twitch. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm having fun. All right, here's the whole crew. Let's let everybody know. Peace. Now don't screw it up, okay?
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
We want ice cream. My little character's explaining it.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
It is, but she's helping, so...
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
I hope they don't arrest her.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
Yeah, she might want to leave, though.
My thoughts exactly.
Once things calm down, they'll be like, time to get back on the horse of the Inquisition. Find heretics around every corner.
What if the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
Are they gonna tell the people that?
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both highborn and lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights 12.
Uh-oh. Then the peasantry will revolt. They'll realize that you weren't special because of your bloodlines.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Are you gonna tell everybody?
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Your Archbishop's gonna cut your head off if you do that.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Yep. Or just killed.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question.
Yeah, Zevely, I did. I just beat Nidhogg. We went through all the who had whose eyes. Because they all have the interchangeable eyes. And now it's like aftermath.
Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
Well, not unless you overhaul your government so you don't have this underclass all the time.
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve.
Zevely says the whole Dragon Eyes thing is kind of weird to me, but at least it's creative. It is super creative. I agree. It is really weird, like popping out eyes left and right, but it is a cool idea. Let's see. You're gonna go, says Sponge80. Gotta be a forklift operator. Wow, good luck. That's really cool. Thank you. I will have a good stream, and best of luck with your work. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me.
We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with them trying to get us.
You cannot mean.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Revolution time.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
Well, if she storms the prison, I'm pretty sure they're going to figure that out.
Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
Yeah, catch us up. We're confused.
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh. Well, there's just these sons everywhere, aren't there? For all their talk of being holy people, they're running around a lot with other people. So they think that the Archbishop won't kill Sir Emmerich even though he's stirring up trouble.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
Right, Zeppeli revolution. I know Ishgard's so like crusty and corrupt. It could do with some revolution.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Right on. I'll be with you. I'll ride on your shoulder.
The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
So this white-haired guy is the bastard son of this dark-haired guy. Because that's what they're up to.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
No.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever. And we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Alright, let's go. Let's see what the Archbishop does to him. Oh, we gotta talk to Alicia first. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Alright, let's see if I can use any of these. Nope, I cannot. Alright, Alphino, you want to come for this battle? But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. Lucius says, you are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortomp and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. And Alphino says, you mean you speak of one of the other high houses? Lucius says, precisely opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. That's where the low-class people are all kept. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. Alphino says, but of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Which would put them at an advantage, yeah. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, says Lucia, and I would have you and Poppy reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, says Alphino, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? Estinian says, the dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. Alphino says, how very wise. Poppy, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. That's the name of the tavern, the Forgotten Knight. And he was too, because he left the rest of them to rule the town. He's like, nah, I'm gonna open a tavern. Tadaru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Let's go talk to Tataru, who has her ear to the ground at the tavern. there she is. She says, Poppy, Alphino, gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, says Alphino, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? She says, Gilbrillant and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully, but what about you two? What came of your journey? Well, we did eyeball musical chairs and then kill the dragon. Tataru says, you're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker, if ever I heard one, says Alphino, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Alright, time to go find the Mongrel. Let's see, where is this person? It's like we go down here, we'll find these people. You want to find a mongrel, please? All you people who are so obsessed with blood rights and whatever. Look down there. Oh, these guys are throwing snowballs. That's cute. Broom Rat. Let's talk to him. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. They're throwing snowballs at me? Or is it at the boy I was talking to? Throw them at me. Should I do a spell and like shoot a fireball at them? Alright, Broom Elder. What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. That's it? We're not gonna try and communicate better with them. We're just giving up. Alright, there should be one more person to talk to. We want a mongrel. Broom Starveling. Great. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Well, I'm not one of you. Maybe I shouldn't have worn this fancy looking outfit. Alphino, this didn't go well. He says, not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it's good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Let me put on my new gear I just got. Complete my ugly outfit. Let's see. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on, says Alphino. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gilbrillant knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Yeah, and he's a descendant of one of the knights. Assuming that the tavern has been handed down through family lines. Alright, let's talk to him. Oh, I haven't attuned to this one yet. I didn't know that. There we go. Fantastic. Let's go. Alright. The proprietor of the Forgotten Knight says, you know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Poppy. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I heard the tales, and I know you've done right by the highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crow's Ear who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? A fetch quest. It's like killing ladybugs in the forest where we first got to Gridania. Alright, let's go get his fresh herbs. From the hulking hunter. Is this so? You're Giblerant's errand girl? Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Anyhow, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had gone through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Alright. Let's run all the way back. Why didn't he deliver them on his own? Why is he lingering around in the snow? When he could be sitting at a warm table having some ale and fried potatoes. I don't know what else they would make. Popotos. They don't call them potatoes, they call them popotos. Popotos or popotos? Now I want fries. That sounds really good right now. I'm hungry. Alright. Into the inn again now that we've done his fetch quest. You did what you want. Now give us information on this mongrel person. Sniff, sniff. Well, you're gonna hand him over or not? Alright, I'm gonna give him his herbs. There you go. This ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men, like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Is that a hint? I should give wine to the people. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hiraitha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant of some noble house or other, I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get any of this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Alright, let's go. He's trying to help us out to find this mongrel person. Alright, wine for this nice lady. There she is. Have a bottle of wine. Yes, I'm Hiraitha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? You don't, but I came with mulled wine, so we're friends now. I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. Sigh, but those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. I guess they like long ears. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a hearer made it so much more. Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later, by chance. Alright, so there's the mongrel must be the child of this Hur woman and the Elysian Baron with the red eyes and long ears. Let's go back to the inn and talk to the innkeeper. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Rotten guy. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Let's find him and poke him with a stick. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldio, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom, a man of many vows, but none of which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Alright, next delivery quest will take us to the next part of this tale to find out what happened to the child. Oh, wait. Am I in the wrong spot? Let me look. Let me look at the map here. Oh, it looks like I need to go downstairs in here. Okay. Which way? Huh. Is there a way to go down further? Oh, he'll be in the broom. Okay. I'm gonna find my way around. It's a bit confusing. Is he over here? There he is. All right. This is the monk person. Hello. Halone's blessings be upon you, miss. A gift for me? Here, I got booze. Tell me secrets. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. So this poor lady used to make this wine, I guess. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child, yet somehow she found time to help me tend those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. Sigh, that little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. That is really sad. You people are terrible. You need to be nicer to other people. Cut it out with this garbage. Alright, back to presumably the inn for the next delivery quest so we can get more information without him directly telling us. Alright, Gibrillant. These names are tricky. She was a remarkable woman, Poppy. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Well, I'm not convinced I can find her on my own, but there's a big arrow on the map that's gonna help me do just that. Alright, we need to go down to the broom. And she'll be down there, because of course they're not gonna accept her in the high society. Let's see, where might she be? Oh, mongrel. Where are you? Ah, the starveling. Let's talk to her. Maybe we should bring her a snack. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? And then I'm going to say, I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Ah, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't in the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely? She's loyal. I commend your loyalty. Oh my gosh, do I still have to... I have to go all the way back. This is a lot of running around here. Alright, let's go talk to Alphino now. We need to find this lady. Oh, I know you're just sitting here drinking or something. Have you made any progress, Poppy? He's the diplomat, although they would hate him because he's like a little lordling. So our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more important that far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Poppy. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. So the mongrel's gonna find her and do something to her. You hurt Tataru, I will burn this city to the ground. I wish I was a dragon. If you harm a hair on her little tiny head. Down we go again. Alright, this quest could do with some trimming. I don't think we need this long quest going on where we run back and forth so many times. Oh dear, where is she? She's up from here, okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a destination. Good. Good. We'll wait here. Keeping our eyes open. Hey, there's a cat guy. Oh, is that a player? That might be a player. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Okay. Let's see if we find her here. Alphino, any luck? He says she must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. There she is. Wow, I'm sorry. I forget I said anything. Uh-oh, these guys are after her. Wait, down there, says Alphino. Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Poppy, after them. Let's go save her. We need to give her some combat training also. Or at least like some like potion bombs or something she can like throw.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
Don't hurt her.
What's going on here?
Yeah, leave her alone.
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
We totally are. We're staying there.
I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
That must be our person we want. And she's coming.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
Yeah, you better get out of here.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Alright, let's see if we can talk to her. Before you start, she says, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Night, say. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I gotta wait till all the other people walk. Fine. Okay. Alright, Hilda. Oh, I have to do a duty. Okay. It's combat time already? I thought we were just gonna have a drink. Eat some fried potatoes. So she can rent out the place by just giving me some coin. It's like my bar now. Ugh, I so hate this outfit my character's wearing. I need to fix her outfit. I'm gonna fix it as soon as this is done. It has these ruffles at the collar that I really don't like.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yeah, we did.
Eh? What are they on about?
Yeah, y'all have been kept in
high houses.
poverty for no reason.
And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
That's right. Time
And so
to
Sir
get out the
Emmerich,
guillotine.
Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
That's gonna go well too.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
Oh, will you help us, lady? Do you like overthrowing governments? Uh-oh, something's crashing through the door. Oh, a dude just got thrown off the second story. Is he dead? I hope he's not dead.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Uh-oh. We got one of the knights with really gross lipstick.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
Dear, we're in trouble now. Queen of Rats is kind of a cool name, though.
Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Yeah, tell him, girl. Oh, she's firing on him. Oh. Whoa.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Oh, dear. Okay. We're gonna have to take him out. Come on, let's go kill people. Come on, Alphino. And he threw this dude off the balcony for what? Like, what was his crime? Did he get in his way? Ooh, time for fight. Time for fight. Let me eat some raisins. All right, first let's take out the Magicker. Yeah, that's good. Let's take him out. Let's do a nice little holy, see if that helps. All right, another magic person. A the Kyurgeon. That's going down. You heal, you die. I'm a healer too, so... Let's take out all his friends, and then Charabert the Stern. Terrible person. You don't have the best interests of people in mind. Oh dear, there's lots of people. Okay, let's go here and just like pick someone and take them out. Oh, Kurt Kyurgen. There's a Kyurgen again. You are my favorite one to shoot at. You out, Banneret. Take out the heavy infantry. Uh-oh, I need a heal. Alright, let's see if any other guys show up. Maybe I should just focus on the main guy. Hey, Rishafont, my bud. He's taking a stand against the Holy See here. Oh, and there's Alphino's Carbuncle. Oh, he's fighting like a cute little Pokemon. Fight him! Fight him, you can do it. Rats, although I like rats. Not as much as I like possums. I like trash animals. I like rats and skunks and raccoons. And I like vultures. I like almost all animals. The ones I don't like, I sure don't mind. I just don't want them touching me. Not that I really want to like touch wild rats or vultures or something. I do want to touch a possum. I wanted to touch one really bad. I was at a place where they have a teaching zoo and they had a possum. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let us pet it, which is understandable. Like, this is an animal that doesn't want to be messed with. It's just handled by its handlers. It's not a petting zoo. But I really wanted to see what the fur felt like. I bet it's really rough. Alright, Charabert the Stern, you're almost dead. Can we take you out? There we go. He finally died. Yeah, got him. Took like 5 of us, though. Oh, he's not dead. Darn.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
So that proves our innocence, right? Trial by combat? Can we do that impromptu in the streets? Oh, Lucia's gonna attack him. Oh, wait, did he jump? That was a heck of a thing. Oh, and then he does this little bow. Very fancy. How can he do this Spider-Man jump? I haven't seen...
Lucky bastard.
Nay,
what
'tis
is
we
this?
who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Uh-oh. That's...
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
He is. He is quite convincing.
He's
our pet diplomat.
Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters.
I agree.
If you've a mind
Burn
to
it
change
down.
things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Rochefont's gonna need a scrunchie because his hair is in his eyes. Alright, I'm gonna fix my outfit because this is horrible. Put on my cute outfit. There. See, this is what she looks like when she's cute. Much better than that really ornate thing. I don't like the Ishgardian fashion very much. Okay, Hilda. Oops, I didn't want to talk to Alphina. I want to talk to Hilda. Let's go cause some trouble, friend. She says, let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Hillenart. Of course, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Let's go and destroy some buildings and soldiers. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge, says Hilda. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. Lucia says, if not you, then who? Hilda says, you Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Emmerich's doing it first. But then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way, they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. Rochefort says, but the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they've been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, says Hilda. But the die is cast, so what's the plan? Lucia says, we must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. Hilda says, and what makes you think I have friends in high places? Lucia says, you would be fools not to, given your goals. Lower-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swear fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they'll be unable to join the defense of the vault. Hilda says, spread false reports of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? Alphina says the city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Lucia says, can it be done? Hilda says, can we trick him into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep him out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send the word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Alphina says, then it's decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. Lucia says, and the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Alright, let's go storm the vault. Lucia says, hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Estinian and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Rochefort and Master Alphina. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way to the highest levels of the vault, even into the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realize what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you're within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin with we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear on their duties? Then let us do what must be done. My duty is you point me at someone and I take them out. I'm the muscle of this operation. All right, speak with the Temple Knight Squire outside the vault. Okay, hopefully this will open up a dungeon, and then we can do a dungeon. That would be really fun. Because there's been a lot of chit-chat, not enough action. Let's go create some problems for the government. Stupid government. They need some democracy here. And I'll force it on them like the CIA. You're gonna take the form of government I like. Alright. Let's leave that aside. Temple Knight Squire. The others are in position, Mistress Poppy. I will send word once you and your party have entered. Let me go. Yes. Dungeon time, dungeon time. Let me in. Alright. The vault. In we go. I hope. Ah, yes. Fast cues as a healer. I love it. Love it, love it. Healing's fun. Spooky vault. I think we should free everybody here. Cause like a riot. Whoa, look at all those chairs. It's a lot of seating. For a jail. Like, wait a minute. This is a jail, but it has tons of seats. I guess it's like multi-purpose with... It's like a jail and a theater, amphitheater kind of thing. Got them. Couple holies. Heal, shoot a bad guy. The vault auditor. It's like the accountant. Sorry. I know you're just counting your gold. Heal on my tank and shoot more people. I wonder what an austere is. I don't know that word. A banneret, I'm gonna guess is a military term. Oh, this must be one of the knights. Yeah, get him, stupid knights. You suck. I'm gonna shoot you. There's another one of those austeries. Okay, this is better. Sir Adefel. Oops, I got a marker on me. Oh, he's hurting me. Oh, he hurt me a lot. Don't hurt me so much. Jeez, I'm just the healer. I am but the Kyurgeon. Alright, let's go. Oh dear, I bet those balls are gonna explode. That person's gonna explode. Okay, there. Get my friends healed. Put a dot on the bad guy. Yeah. Kablooey! That's a fun ability. A size. It does damage and heals everybody. Alright, is he almost dead or does he have another phase? Can we do it? Oh. Maybe? Oh, he's going to the inner sanctum. Okay. Ooh, treasures, treasures, treasures! Ugly armor I don't like. I'm looking forward to Dawn Trail. I think that the armor there is going to be stuff that I really like. It looks like a style I will enjoy. Holies, and these guys will be taken out. All my friends are good at DPS and kill everybody. Right now into here. Oh, gotta get the treasures. Treasures, treasures. Yeah, this ninja has this right idea. Give me presents. I like the little waterways along the sides of the path. It'd be a pain in the neck to keep clean, but it's really pretty. I like indoor water features. Oh, these horse guys are neat. Don't die on me, tank. Stay alive. There we go. Who's gonna be in here? Sugrinal the Bull. Alright, another of these knights. Seriously need to reconsider their choice of profession. There he goes, transform! So how are they, what are they transforming into? I mean, is that like they have, are they doing the dragon blood thing? They don't become dragon people though, like the ones we saw before. What's the lore behind this boss battle? There's a purple thing over there. I don't think that's gonna be good. Let's stay out of the red goo. Ooh, I gotta heal my friend. Heal the friend. Stop the enemy. Stand behind him. Oh, he's turning around and shooting at us. Sir Bruno, I'm enjoying knocking you down a peg. we go. Treasure, treasure, I want treasure. We will meet again, he threatens. Let's see. Hey, finally something I can use. Excellent. Here. I want to get that treasure when the time is right. Let's do a heal and a big damage. Let me grab the treasure before we go to the next room. Need. Oh, good. They got the other treasure chest. Nice. Oh, cool, the gargoyles are here. Bring on the gargoyles. I'm very fond of gargoyles. Now I have to defeat Sir Charbert to get all these knights. Good night, Possum. Or good night, Mellow Elf. Sorry, I'm reading what you just said. I'm saying good night to Miss. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. That's a heck of a helmet topper. Alright. Oh, they started without me. Okay, there. I heal friends. Heal the friends. Heal the friends. Oh, here come the marching guys. Let's heal everybody. Let's do that off of my tank. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? What's he gonna do? We're showing up with friends. Oh, I'm gonna shoot at these little flames. Oh, let's get out of the way of the... My DPS is so bad. I'm just a little healer. Let's see. Did we get them all? I think we got them all. Ooh, we discussed you? Well, I need to rethink your priorities. Oh, here come the chest guys again. Alright, what do I do now? Oh, I gotta go here. Oh, and then we got a chain. I think we gotta break our chain. Good, good. Heal everybody. Heal on the tank. Good. Dot on the enemy. Stand behind enemy. Yeah, got him. Now we gotta go for the Archbishop. Who's gonna be a tough fellow. Yeah, you. Glad you're worn out. All the cat girls in the dungeon with me are so cute. We did it. Make him apologize. Say you're sorry. Alright, let's give a commendation. Grab some treasures. Yay! People are nice. Okay. What's next in the story? Yeah, that's right. You're a terrible human being.
Power! How can this be?
Because I'm really strong.
Pull back!
I feel like we're attacking a frat house or something. Oh, hey, it's the Enterprise, I think. Sid's ship. Come help us. That's probably our escape route after we sow dissent in their government, overthrow their theocracy, and run. Ah, here's our Archbishop now. You can tell he's bad. Look at that beard. That's an evil beard. That's not a Gandalf beard. It's a bad guy beard. Oh, he's escaping on that ship. That's not Sid's ship. That's his ship. Oh, and he's hurt.
Father, please!
Oh, he's calling him father.
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Someone cast a spell and tripped the old guy. I want to like throw a water paper into his hat. His hat looks like a trash can or a basket. I want to throw something into it. All right, sorry, I'm having too much levity. All right, Emmerich says, "Why must you do this, father?"
Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew.
Welcome back, Zevali. All right, Grumpy Puss.
And
Look at
tear
you.
down the very pillars of our society, our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years.
Yeah, I just finished Vault.
A fool to the last.
Yeah, well, at least we're honest fools. We try. Yeah, we'll tear down your society. It's built on lies. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoever this person is, I hate them.
Look out!
No. Poor Hoshafont. Oh, it's him again. I don't even know his name. Take him out. Take him out.
Go. Asisla awaits.
I'm gonna take out that knight. Stick him with a spear.
Lord Orchafon!
Can't I throw a beam at him or something? Oh, and then this dude just gets away on the boat.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
I like that Elfin as a healer.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Oh, his hand's so big compared to hers.
Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Normally a dude telling me to smile, I wouldn't be happy with that, but it's fine. Alright, the guard at the gate says, I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fortemps Manor. Alright, let's see how to get there from here. Oh, the dad doesn't know his son's dead, and then that he's the brother to those other, half-brother to those other guys. Let's see what happens. How does their family deal with this? Ooh, do I have to tell the dad?
Don't.
Oh.
Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
You got it. We'll avenge him. You guys sit tight.
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
Alphino, let's go find him and crack some heads. Alphino says, I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Horshaphant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction. Oops, I accidentally clicked to the last one. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Emmerich, Papi. I worry for his well-being. Yeah, he's gonna be sad too. Yeah, the crying emojis, yes. I agree. Alright, let's go talk to Sir Emmerich. We need to go avenge this guy's death. Hi, Timothy. Timothy is here to sit in my lap. Hold on. My old kitty. It's my elderly kitty. There you go. You want to sit in my lap? Alright, let's let him get settled in. Can you sit in my lap without doing the cha-cha across the keyboard? I know. You gotta get comfortable. Don't walk on the keyboard, please. Alright, let's go talk to Emmerich.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Well, that's true. That's true. Uh-oh. Vision time. What are we gonna see this time? We're gonna see that horrible archbishop and his evil friends? Who's this guy talking to him?
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man.
Okay, he's confronting him. I'm
Nay,
glad we
our
didn't miss
brothers
this.
and sisters, for the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
Yeah. Tell him.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage.
Yeah, it's pretty justified.
I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
What does he mean by that? What's he gonna do?
Bring about the change you so fervently desire.
Oh, he's gonna do something with the Ascians. Are they gonna haul him out?
If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Oh dear. I'm gonna
Your
beat
Eminence.
him up. Is that the guy who killed Orchifant? The goddess looking over everything. Ugh.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Yep.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past.
I think that was a pretty fine moment, confronting that guy. Like,
'twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion.
yeah.
Even
He
so,
put it right.
I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Yeah, what was up with that?
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horshafon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Oh, wow. They're summoning powers like a primal?
Truly so reckless.
Yeah. For power, they would.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La.
Yeah, let's follow him.
Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Emmerich says, Mistress Thorn, Master Alphino, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alphino says, our aid in preventing whatever it is the Archbishop intends? Emmerich says, your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. And I will say, life for death. I will have Sir Zephyrin's heart for what he did to Orchifant. I'm not gonna hold back. Yes, of course. You two are close, I know. Alphino says, much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Poppy and I will stop them. Emmerich says, would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet, walk we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have a greater need for each other in the days to come. Estinian says, "You may ever count on my lance, Emmerich. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde." Lucia says, "If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop." Poppy, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Alphino says, "Very well. With me, Poppy. I believe we have much to discuss." Lucia says, "The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Surely enough, Lady Laniette informed me that it has been sighted by her scouts." Alphino says, "Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds?" Lucia says, "Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halenart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastmen's wrath." We have just the guy. Alphino says, "I think we both know the perfect candidate, Poppy. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory." Lucia says, "I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention." Alright, I think I am going to end this stream now. I am super hungry. I need to eat something, and we've had a good time defeating bad guys, and next time we're gonna hunt down the Archbishop and make him pay, and make his awful knights pay for what they did too, because they're terrible people who've benefited off oppressing others. Awful people. We'll get them next time. Alright, let me sort my goods. I will deal with that off stream. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me today and for joining me for my stream. I know I'm just a little tiny small stream, and I appreciate every one of you that comes to sit with me as we work our way through Final Fantasy XIV. So I will see you next time. Bye.